Hello and welcome to One North Main, Brockton's magazine show where we profile people, places, and events that make this city, our city, great. This episode speaks for itself. For the next half hour, you will revel in, you will celebrate along with us Brockton Community Access's Volunteer Appreciation Night here at Santana Restaurant. Our volunteers do a fantastic job at BCA, and we're here to not only thank them, but to celebrate with them. So, I want you to sit back, I want you to relax, and I want to see what this community and this wonderful event have to offer. Did she make the shirts or did you?
We made them together. Chocolate. Gotta love it.
Thank you, Mark, and good evening to all of you guys that decided to show up on this beautiful Saturday night. It's the first event that we're doing in the past. I believe last time we did something like this was about 10 years ago. And Mark, as Mark mentioned, that we just became the president about a month ago. And one of the first things we discussed in the board meeting, it was to have a night like this because I think it's very special. We showcase all the volunteers and all the producers for their hard work that they do at BCA. This tonight is for you guys. This is our way, BCA's way of saying thank you for all the hard work. We have a lot of certificates and awards to give out tonight, and some great food and some music, so I hope you guys enjoy your night.
We're here with Lynn Smith and Mad Dog Matt Nelson. Mad Dog Matt Nelson. Hi, Mad Dog Matt Nelson. Lynn, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, Jay. Should we announce that we've discovered that I'm your long-lost second mother?
That is true. That's a true fact.
I always wondered whether someone would knock on my door and say, "Surprise, Ma." So I got one now. Isn't he a good guy?
We feel very sorry for you, Lynn. Now, Mad Dog, you are still with BCA. However, you've moved on to Lowell in a full-time capacity. How's that going?
It's pretty good. It's a lot of fun up there.
It's a volunteer night tonight, but we wanted to make sure that we didn't let this moment go by without giving you a gift. So this is for you. This is your very own. You could use it as a chef's apron, or in this case, you can use it as a bib tonight when you eat. It is probably made for a 3 or 4-year-old, but tonight it's yours. So Matt is, for those of you that don't know, Matt is a very good chef. He cooks at home, and that would be a perfect bib tonight. That would be a perfect bib tonight.
Perfect tie protector.
Exactly. Ties are not easy to clean, folks. So this is perfect. Love it.
Mad Dog, I'd like to say we miss you, but nah.
I volunteer with Community Options, which tells all about the resources in Brockton, as my day job with Old Colony Elder Services, OCES.
And a big accomplishment from Community Options, NAY, which means born as Senior Options, you hit last year your 200th episode.
We did. It's amazing. And, you know, this is really the first year I've been involved as a host, asking the questions and interviewing. Jay, it's not as easy as it looks.
You make it look easy, Lynn. You know, you have your job, and then you come right in there, you get settled, and you get right after it. You do make it look easy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I really appreciate all those special lenses that you use that makes me look 29 and about 115 pounds.
We like those type of lenses. Unfortunately, I don't think Aaron, the producer of One North Main, is carrying such a lens tonight. So, but you always look good. And you know what? We're about to go around and talk to some other people and see how they're doing. So we hope you enjoy the night.
I think it's going to be wonderful. Thanks so much for having me, and thanks BCA for the great work that you do.
Wait, you're a musical band?
Yeah, we're a musical band from Haiti. One of the famous musical band.
What's the name of your band?
Santana.
Sipped Up?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you play? Like what type?
Compa. Is a style. It's compa. Like salsa, reggae. Our style is compa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any influence? Did rock and roll have any influence on you guys?
Yes, we do. So you want it now, or you can give it to you after?
No, rock and roll. I'm a big rock and roll fan.
Yeah. But we don't play rock and roll.
No, you don't play it, but do you listen to any type of rock and roll?
We don't know. We're sorry.
We play all this time, like reggae, like salsa and compa and slow.
What instrument do you?
I'm a singer.
Ah, he's the ladies' man. All right. And what do you play?
So I'm a DJ. So I'm with the band. Before they play, I always start the program. I'm a DJ.
And you, sir?
I play trumpet.
Ooh, okay. How many people in your band?
It's like 18 people. 20.
20 people in the band?
Yeah. So we invite everybody to go on YouTube or Google and check out Septentrional of Haiti. It's a famous band, and so guys, you can discover our style, our music, and our originality.
Well, thank you for the time. Check them out. Check them out on YouTube. Beautiful. All right, thanks, guys. You've been working on this for 3 straight hours now. Tell us about it.
Lots of pieces, Jay. Lots of pieces.
So, it looked like about 452 steps.
Yeah, that was about right.
I was going to say 451, but that's a book, Fahrenheit 451. It looks lovely. It's a masterful job. George, tell us about your show.
The show is a wonderful show. It's called the After Five Family Television Show. And we try to get people on there that from Brockton and are doing great things in the city. If it wasn't for Comcast and that kind of a program, people in the city of Brockton, we don't have a radio station, but that Comcast is doing a fine job of putting out information that people like to hear.
You are the producer of the After Five Family Show.
Yes, I am, Jay.
How long have you been doing it?
Almost a year and a half, almost 2, it's between 1 to 3 years.
Oh, no, Steve. I've been there for 6. You've been doing it at least 6 years, man.
About 6, that's about right.
They all run together, right? All the years run together.
Yeah, they go by real quick, Jay.
What do you like about your show?
I like the people we get on, some of the entertainment we bring on, like like in Christmas time we bring on the Teen Challenge. They do the Christmas music, and then we bring on the Boy Scouts, and they show us how to fold the flag, and they talk about what they want to be when they grow up. I think that was interesting. George asking those cute questions.
Yeah, that's excellent. You guys have it's basically a variety show.
Yeah, that's what George and I wanted to think of it to be about. You know, a variety show, family variety show. That's why we call it the After Five Family Show.
A perfect name for a perfect show. I'll let you get back to your cheese and crackers. That looks really good.
I like to say, Aaron and the guys, I'd like to thank you for all the help that you guys do for us over the years. I wouldn't know what to do without you guys. I appreciate all the help that you've done. You're a very good crew. Everybody who's in crew, Sherry and everybody in the crew, thanks for helping us out. Sherry, we're going to miss you. And Matt, we're going to miss you as well. Good luck, Matt, wherever you go, and good luck, Sherry, wherever you go in the future. Thanks,
well,
Sherry.
We'll miss Sherry, but we're really not going to miss Matt. Come on.
Yeah, we'll miss Matt too, right, Jay?
No.
Hey, it's great to be here with you. I try to make this event every year so that I can just personally thank all the folks who volunteer their time at BCA, produce great community programming for the city of Brockton. I've been around BCA for a long time. There was a time I used to do a few hockey games and things as a volunteer on BCA. Myself, I so much believe in what the mission of community television is, to allow us to share information with the community, to allow all the various communities within our city a platform to communicate with all of us.
I'm here with Tom Minicello. Tom, you're on the BCA board. You actually have your own show, Common Sense. How long ago did you get on the board and get involved?
I'd say it's about 10 years since I've been on the board. It's a great organization. We basically, provide public access to the community, and we have some really hardworking people here that put on some really nice shows, and we just wanted to show them a little appreciation tonight.
Yeah, it's a great event. We get a good turnout tonight, absolutely. And the school committee, I mean, you're juggling a lot of things. The school committee, you're making a lot of progress. What's happening on that end?
Well, as everyone knows in the community, we've been having tough budgets, so we're basically trying to do more with less. So it's always a challenge, but we have to put the kids first, and that's what we try to do every day so that we can provide them with the education and the opportunities that they need to move forward and basically succeed in life as adults.
And Common Sense, the show Common Sense, where'd you come up with the name, and is there a guest that stands out? You've done more than 30, almost 40 shows.
Well, the name, I think, speaks for itself, I think that's what most people want. They want a little common sense in government and politics. I think that Karen Polito was an interesting guest. This was a couple of years ago. I really enjoyed her. The sheriff was on, the district attorney was on. We have local people on. It's never a dull moment. Always something in the mix. So it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a great show. Check it out, Common Sense. It's election season too. We have a big election coming up. Michelle Dubois. We'll have some candidates this year.
Yeah, so we'll be interviewing. We'll see who the field is, and we'll be interviewing people and see what they have to say. And there's obviously been some interesting issues with Representative Dubois that people will want to talk about. So never a dull moment.
Stay tuned. Now we're going to swing over. We're going to speak with the BCA board president, Joe Miranda. Joe, I wish I wore lifts tonight. I feel a little short right now, but that's okay. Great night tonight for BCA and all the volunteers.
It really is a great night. I'm actually glad the board decided to do this as a group.
And you've been president, new president, but we got a lot of things. We already had a volunteer meeting, which was great.
Yes, only been president about maybe a month or two now, so fresh. BCA has a lot of potentials, and hopefully with the new board, and we'll get that stuff done. And especially doing something like this to appreciate the producers and all the volunteer work that they do for the community.
Yeah, I mean, you specifically working on Akko Iris, you guys just recorded your 920th episode. It hasn't gone on the air, but 920 episodes. That's incredible.
It's funny, I was actually just talking to Trevino, who is one of the hosts and producers also, along with Moses. Akko Iris has been around for almost 30 years now.
Wow, that's amazing. And then we have also Salo Ernestina and Grecian Melodies with Steve Demos. He's about to hit 1,000.
Correct. That's a lot of work and a lot of volunteer hours, and that's a lot of hours spent outside of their families. So a dinner like this today is a way of BCA showing the appreciation to the family. But hey, all the hard work, we appreciate it. The community appreciates it.
All right, thanks, Joe. And to Joe's right is Manny Santeo. I'm going to go around the horn. Manny's also on the board, involved with the Cape Verdean Association. Manny, great night tonight. What do you think? What do you think about BCA and thinking about the volunteers? We've had a lot more volunteer activity recently.
It's good to have a lot of the volunteers come out, actually going to BCA, producing shows. We see the community actually, I do get a lot of feedback from the community that they're watching BCA more now that there's a lot more programs, especially from different ethnicity, like from the Haitian community, the Hispanics to Cape Verdeans. So it's a good program to have BCA going. And, a lot of people are talking positive about BCA. And, I'm part of the board of the BCA, and hopefully we make it stronger.
Where's the mad dog?
Where's the mad dog? Where's the big dog? Mad dog? Come on up here, mad dog. This is your request. It says, be it known that the Mayor of Brockton hereby extends his congratulations to, and I'll read the names off to you in a second, for your commitment to producing content to air on Brockton Community Access is commended. You have expanded the outreach of your message by consistently creating programming for BCA. You have provided many hours of information and entertainment for your numerous followers and viewers. We thank you for your efforts in serving the city of Brockton. Therefore, it gives me great pleasure to present this citation to you as a symbol of our appreciation, and each one of these citations is signed by me today and presented on behalf of the city. How about Old Colony Elder Services for Community Options? 300 episodes of the Tri-Parish Council. Next, we'd like to recognize Daniel LeBranch for 550 episodes of Tella Lumiere. Josh Galach for 550 episodes of A Biblia Fala. Last but not least, I'd like to bring up Mr. Manny Andrade for 900 episodes of Salo Anestina. 900 episodes.
I'm going to have Joe present this to Manny Andrade, Salo Ernestina. Zadie Dela, did I say that right? A little better? Biblia Fala, show number 550. Zadie, thank you for what you do every day. And his wife, it's a family affair with Zadie. His wife helps and your children as well, so thank you for all you do. Also 550 is Daniel LeBranch. Tella Lumiere. Okay. Daniel is also being honored at the Haitian Community Partners celebration on April 7th, so give him another round of applause. So John Macias, show number 300, Tri-Parish Council, and I have to give a shout out to Peggy Curtis, who started that show, but since she has her hands full with one show, she couldn't do two. Okay. Next up is, I believe, Community Options, which is show number 200. Now, Community Options, Lynn Smith is accepting on behalf of Community Options. Community Options was originally called Senior Options, but there are a lot of people that are heading towards senior. Obviously, I'm one of them after what I said before. Okay, but Senior Options turned into Community Options, and that's a great resource, a great program, and we're glad to have them. So thank you, Lynn Smith. And the only one that isn't here, who's a good friend of ours, is Reverend Houston Creighton. He has show number 100, and show number 100, whether it's 50 shows, 100 shows, we tend to do the milestones every 50. That's how we do them here.
Brockton Community Access, BCA, thank you for your dedicated service to Mad Dog Nelson.
Yeah, Mad Dog.
Congratulations and good luck, man.
Mad Dog.
Want to say something, Matt?
Do you want to say something?
Yeah, sure.
Speech. I'm not very good at talking off the cuff.
No. What?
You know, play by play, talk as you go. BCA has been in my life for 12 years, right? 2006 to 2018. So, moving on. I'm still around, hanging out. Yeah, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Brockton Community Access, thank you, Sherry, for all your dedicated service you provided to the community and for BCA. Sherry, on behalf of the board, it's an honor to present you this award. Not just because you're a great person, but you're an awesome person. You're a person that whenever any one of us call, not just the board, I know the last meeting we had a couple of days ago, everybody said a lot of great things about you. It's really sad to see you go, but I have a feeling you won't go too far because I can see the passion and love, the dedication you have for BCA. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Speech. I'm not good at speeches, but BCA has been my home for probably the past 7 years, and it's a community I've grown to love and know a lot about, even though my home is further down off of 140, but you've all become family to me. So you will all very well be missed. I will miss talking to you on that day-to-day basis, but I hope to keep my hands in the little pot for BCA. So, email will work. But yes, BCA has been a lovely place to work and get to know all of you. Thank you.
The beautiful thing about my show is I get to be surrounded by beautiful women that make me look marvelous on TV. Peg, my producer, Jackie, our technical director, they do flop for me every show, but as everybody knows, the opioid crisis is a real issue for all of us, not only here in the city of Brockton, but throughout all the South Shore of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and across the United States. And we are blessed with the opportunity that BCA has given to us to be able to share with you, the viewers out there in Brockton Cable Access, information related to the opioid crisis, and we look forward to continuing to do that, and thank you very much.
You know what they say, never put a microphone in front of I can't believe I'm going to say this, a politician's mouth. Shame on me. But you know what, I don't know if you guys have been watching some of the things that we do and say at the council meeting. BCA is very close and dear to me, personally. Not just because I represent a segment of this community that relies heavily on the programming that's done by BCA, but I'm also a product of BCA. I started at BCA, I think we're going back now into the late 80s, before we had that beautiful building and some of the things that we've done in this community. But we don't have the opportunities that cities like Boston, Worcester, Springfield actually has, because we don't have the media that they have. So we have to rely on our local cable access to bring information to the community.
We're going to go to Democratically Speaking. Steve Kelly, the chairman of the Democratic City Committee, the newest host of Democratically Speaking.
Sort of like comes with the territory having the chair of the city committee.
Steve Demos is at show 991. He's just under 1,000, but he just had cataract surgery, so he's not here tonight. He'll be back to us after he goes to Greece for the summer. Jensen Denoy does a show called Hero and You. I don't believe he's here at this point. And I do know that the legendary Joan Madden is here someplace.
I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Mark and Jay and Aaron and Mike and Matt. Who am I leaving out?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry! I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of you. You've been so supportive of me, and I appreciate that. I'm not too good in front of the mic, so I'm leaving. I do better behind the camera.
The local chapter of the NAACP does a show, and they have a dynamic new president, Phyllis Ellis, who's the producer of the show. And one of the two hosts, Tony Branch.
Thank you, Mark. I'm not used to this. I'm a new president. Now I'm a producer, and I'm getting all these awards. I love it. I think we a great show. I think we have great hosts, Tony, Bishop Tony Branch.
Thank you. God bless you.
Dee Calhoun, Miles Jackson behind the camera.
Yes.
Danny Steele. I think we put on a great show, and we're going to continue to do so.
So you're in Ward 5. I have the shortest show. I'm the shortest city councilor, but I'm also the toughest. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you for doing great things. Thank the team that makes Brockton BCA the best there is. All of them tonight, all their volunteers, and thanks for coming out. And have a great and wonderful, safe spring.
I'm surprised to hear my name. I did not know my name was going to be called, but I am excited. And thank you.
You're welcome. Joe has your reward.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Say something. The mayor had to leave to be at the War Memorial Building for the Winter's End Ball, but I know that we just like keeping the community up to speed with what's going on in the mayor's office and around town in a shorter week. So thank you so much, Mark, and thank you, Joe.
I'd like to say I'm going to miss you. All the help you had over the years, Mark. The crew staff has been very helpful. Even though I had a short staff, I know I'm really supposed to have a crew of my own. I know the crew has been very helpful to me and helping me, even though I only have one cameraman to do my show. Jim Bragg's been very helpful to me. He was not here tonight.
Well, I was not expecting this, but thank you. I'm honored to be here, and we really we produce our show in Sharon. It plays in Brockton and about 22 other cable TV stations throughout Massachusetts, and it's called The Law, Your Money, and You. We really admire what Mark has done here in Brockton, and I think that when you look at the national news or even the quote-unquote local news, it doesn't get any closer to the truth than it does in communities, because that's where the truth comes out, and we know that we're not fake news.
It's definitely an honor to be here, and my children, my husband is here as well, and I want to thank them. It's important to acknowledge that BCA is a powerful tool in this community, and having the platform to depict all the cultures or what's going on in the lives of this community, I think it's important. So hopefully we'll continue to help them out and support them because they need us. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
So I want to thank the actual crew from BCA because they've been a big help. Thank you for laughing with us and just having a lot of fun, and we hope to see more of you guys and for you guys to see more of us. So thank you.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I'm definitely underdressed. But like you said, we've been bringing high school youth sports from around the area to Brockton. And one of the things I was going to tell Jay, we're going to do a program note where we're actually going to start broadcasting on the radio the Brockton Little League, Downey Little League, so now everybody can hear what's going on and make the kids feel like $1 million. So that's something we're going to do, and we're going to video it and give it to Jay, and everyone can start seeing these kids, your future athletes of tomorrow, and our motto is where high school youth athletes come first, and I want to thank everybody for letting us program our show. Thank you.
I love Brockton. I love working with the BCA personnel. It's like family. It's my 22nd year calling the sports with guys like Peter and, of course, Mad Dog Mike, Newbie Reto. You guys are great. You support me. God bless you guys. Thank you.
We also have kind of a red carpet area in the back, which my staff went to great lengths. The staff at BCA, people have mentioned everybody already. Jay Miller, Director of Operations. Mike Simmons, Director of Programming. Aaron Tebow, or Dr. Tebow, as some people would call him. Okay. Sherry Dant in the back. Matt Nelson. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the night.
Here we go.